Well, good evening and welcome to Red Ring Unfiltered. Today will be having a discussion with Professor Fred Ogola, one of the finest minds as far as economics is concerned, especially in this country. And he doubles up as the Hekima party leader, which simply means that he might be having political ambitions in the future. And we'll be speaking about that a little bit later. But first, the country has been thrown into mourning following the passing of the former Prime Minister and the Orange Democratic Movement leader, the Right Honorable Raila Odinga. First of all, thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Fred.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. You know, Emmanuel means God with us.
Indeed, and
Yes.
the Lord is here.
Yeah.
So, Professor, even though we can laugh about that, can you probably tell us what or some condolences that you can pay to the family of the Right Honorable and now deceased Raila Odinga?
First of all, I believe the Raila Odinga's death was untimely by facts, because Oburu Odinga says that he is 1 year, 2 months older than Raila Odinga.
Yes.
So we cannot talk about Raila having died at the time that he needs to die. In fact, Oburu Odinga will still live, maybe even for other 10, 20 years, who knows.
Yeah.
So we believe this was untimely death, and also it could be avoided. Because within the circumstance could be avoided. So I want to take this time just first of all to send my condolences to the family of the enigma of Kenyan politics, but also an African leader, Raila Odinga. These condolences goes to Mama Aida first of all. Secondly, they go to the family, that is Raila Amolo Jr., Rosemary Winnie, and of course the nuclear family, but also by extension Oburu Odinga and the other extended family.
Yes.
I also send my condolences to the people of Bondo,
Yeah.
who gave us Raila Odinga as a gift to us. We also have to send condolences to the whole nation, because
Yes.
everybody is mourning Raila in one way or the other, depending on how they knew him. So these condolences are right, and I would say that Raila has left so much that even no one can actually manage to write the books. If we were to write books about Raila Odinga, the books will fill all the libraries in Kenya until we have to build more. So that is what Raila Odinga is. Yeah. I also will write a book about Raila Odinga.
Oh, okay.
Because there's something about Raila Odinga that people do not know, the intellectual side of Raila Odinga. So I will be writing a book about Raila Odinga.
Yes.
And I think that after the burial has been done, I want to ask President William Ruto to put up mausoleum.
Yes.
And with the library to respect Raila Odinga and allocate funding for the maintenance of that place, so that people can always go there to know more about him, because Raila's story will be told years and years and years after he has gone.
Generations and generations to come.
Yeah.
Indeed, as we inter him tomorrow, what are some of the, apart from the political side, some of the traits that leaders should embody as learn rather from the former premier?
Yeah. In fact, if you ask that question, you have to link this to the current situation. People are saying, who can take over from Raila Odinga? Then you find something very remarkable.
Yes.
That Raila Odinga's father was a visionary leader. People called him a socialist.
Yes.
And Raila Odinga, by extension, is a socialist. And you see, ODM was a social democracy.
Yeah.
And Raila always tried to stand with the people. So you could see that this was a vision, this was a philosophy. But I see some leaders with no vision or philosophy, they are saying they're leaders. How do you lead without a vision? How do you lead without even philosophy?
Yeah.
Because leadership is about followership.
Yes.
The fact that you are leading people, people are following you. So do you know why you are taking them?
Yeah.
Raila said, I want to take you to Canaan.
Canaan, yeah.
Now we discover Raila was Moses when he sang his song, that he has seen the mountain top, isn't it?
Yes.
He won't get there with us, isn't it? But we'll get there anyway. So then we need Joshua to finish this race.
Yeah.
So Raila had got the vision as big as Moses' vision. But also it was enough for Raila to become Joshua.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, Emmanuel.
Yeah.
This event took place when I was, Raila's passing away took place when I was in Juba.
Yes.
And I can tell you that when I was in Juba, you could feel the atmosphere when Raila's body landed in Nairobi. And that's why I had to cut short my trip and come home.
Yes.
And the number of people who came to Nyayo, who came to parliament, and eventually who went to Kasarani to receive the body, was so huge, and they are from all walks of life. You can't say it was only Jaluos. You can't say Luhyas only, Kisis only. It was national color. Even the Kikuyus were there, Kambas were there. Everybody was relating with him. Now ask myself, surely this was the people's president. And surely to get that number confirmed that these people who supported Raila must have voted for him. And therefore, it's confirmed now the second one. That Raila must have been elected president severally and was denied the chance to rule this country. And therefore, we give goodbye to a brother and a friend who had a vision. They said the one who reigned but never ruled. Reigned but never ruled. He reigned yesterday. Remember, even the policemen, the security system were overwhelmed. And I'm sure even Kisumu, the leaders from Luo Nyanza really appealed to the people to maintain calm. I also gave the message of calmness, that Raila had seen all this. We don't want Luos to be branded as a chaotic community. And you could see that this actually played very well. The viewing of the body in Kisumu ended well. I've not heard of anything that went wrong. No one lost a life. In Nairobi, life was lost. So Raila was a visionary. Then secondly, Raila was that person who could tell you no without antagonizing you. You could see from Raila's body language that he does not approve of something, or he does approve one. But he didn't talk much. You could just tell. I remember a story that was being told to me that some 3 people went to Raila, and the 3 of them wanted to become the governor of Siaya. I won't give the names. So they were to meet Raila somewhere in Karen, so that one of them could say he was the one. So Raila listened to them, they talk, they say, okay, I think we've heard you, thank you very much, see you. So then they were wondering, but why has he not said anything? But someone said, but it's not obvious, the person he has said it approved. You can tell from the body language. And that person became the governor of Siaya. So you know the rest is history. You know who was the first governor of Siaya. So you know he was one of them, but 3 others. But I actually can disclose one of them was my brother and political mentor.
Who?
Engineer Orege. Kerry Orege was also in that meeting, and he's one who disclosed to me all this. So I'm trying to say Raila was that kind of a guy who did not antagonize much.
People,
And then secondly, Raila was living ahead of his time. There are some things he saw that people had not seen. And maybe that's why he was misunderstood. Every time he made a decision, he was misunderstood. Some of us, because we are too young, we disagreed with him. Only later to find out that was the right move. So Raila, the name called Agwambo. Agwambo in Luo means not be able to understand. So we are trying to understand what we can understand, and therefore we have only started to understand now that he's gone.
Indeed, and it's such a very huge loss for the country. And now that Raila has really did put, especially the members of the ODM, at a certain level, and it is important that we get a Joshua so that takes us to the now the promised land. Do you think that we have there's some leaders or some Joshuas who might have the same character like Raila Odinga, or even have more?
First of all, as a Luo, you know, we believe in what's called Juagi. Juagi is the spirit. So Raila died in India, but you know the spirits already were here. So Raila's spirit, that's why he's being buried in his own farm next to his parents. So that spirit will land on somebody. And remember, maybe that spirit had landed on somebody before. Most kings were anointed before the king they are taking over dies. So some people had been anointed, isn't it? I would say somebody had been anointed, isn't it? And as far as I'm concerned, I was anointed in Migori.
You were anointed?
Yes, I was anointed in Migori, in Kadem, as the Ogayo of the Luo community, by care of the Luo community, isn't it?
Riaga?
No, not Riaga, but that was Nyandikongadi. Yes.
But so we have the other one called...
Of course, now, that's why we are calling for the unity among the Luo community at the moment. Because remember that the history of the Luo community cannot be understood before we understand the care. Nyandikongadi is the 8th care of the Luo community. Olungiranda is the 9th care. So who is the care?
No, but of the current one that is recognized is Odungirada?
No, because the care of the Luo community registered by the Register of Society. So the one who can file returns on behalf of the Luo community is Nyandikongadi.
He has the certificate?
Yes, he has the certificate. Even we went to court, and the court of Kisumu pronounced themselves and declared Nyandikongadi as the legitimately elected Luo council elders. Go and ask Odungiranda to show you if he has filed any returns on behalf of the Luo community.
But what happened in, was it in Homa Bay, where Odungiranda was elected, right?
No, there was no election. Who elected him? Remember, my brother, some of these things people just, who are elected, what are they returning? You know, who was the returning officer? You know, when I ask you the question, if there's 8th care and a 9th care, who is the care? Is the 8th. Because the Luo community care means the son. There cannot be two sons. The son, the Wang Chieng. You cannot have two Wang Chieng.
Yes.
You only have one. So when there's the 8th, then the 9th is invalid. Because the 9th one should only come one if the 8th is incapacitated or is dead. And the guy is not incapacitated. So he is. But of course now, our main call is not to side with any.
Yes.
Me have sent my messages that it's a time for the Luo community to come together. And the Luo community needs to come together because unity is what strengthens Raila Odinga. A strong, united Luo will strengthen any leader that will emerge from them. But if they are divided, it will only work on the favor of our opponent. Just like the Luo community have been misused for many years because they were so divided. You see Moyotangula is pushing that way, Mudavadi is pulling the other way, so and so is pulling that way. But for us, we want to remain united. We want to have a one united community. And maybe the best way to solve this from Emmanuel, my suggestion, if you ask me, I'm not saying I'm going to take terms to the Luo community, but my suggestion is this. Let's go back to the original ways on how Luos were led. Luos were led by a council of elders. There was no one who was de facto. And if you want to have
But there were warriors who led the Luo, especially Ramogi Ajuang led the Luo into the country.
But he was a chair of a council. Go and look at what happens. Sai ukiiba kuku ya mtu in the village, so they'll take you to the chief baraza. And the chief will come with his elders, Sivio. And the chief will preside over that, and someone will say, oh, so I think Emmanuel wanamwonea, Sivio. And once they have said that, that's final. Remember also, and this is very significant for you to know, when the colonial powers came to Kenya, which community they relate to?
There's a lot of them,
Now remember that they wanted to work with the Luo community. But they found the Luo community was very diverse because there are like 20 elders whom we have to talk to. But the Kalenjin had one elder, isn't it? Oloibon, isn't it? So it was easy. Once you convince Oloibon, you convince all the Kalenjins. As Luos, we are so diverse because Luos are so intelligent in a way that they cannot be dictated by one person. Raila Odinga managed to do it, but you see, he was a different animal, like you said, isn't it? Raila Odinga is not someone who can be replaced. So now that we don't have like a Raila Odinga figure, why don't we create not council elders, but Luo council? What do I mean by Luo council? We need some youths to be there, women to be there, the business community to be represented, religious organizations to be represented, elders to be represented, all people, vulnerable groups like PWDs to be represented. Then we have one national Luo council, not elders. And in this way, we shall find a way to unite the community and around national Luo council, not more to do with
and by the way, before you continue, do you think the unity that Raila enjoyed, especially in the Luo nation, do you think currently is it at a fragile place?
No, because Luos knows that they are united. Their unity is their strength. And I think they will still go back there. And that's why I'm trying to urge those people trying to say they want to succeed Raila Odinga. Let them be calm. For now, let's put Raila Odinga to rest. For now, in our culture, in Luo culture, even when an elder of the stature of Raila Odinga dies, everything is suspended. Even if you are supposed to do wedding, it is suspended. Even if people are supposed to go and plant, even dig, It is just that now it is a mourning time.
Period, yes.
But people are mourning and campaigning. No, campaigning is work. Let people mourn. Me, I've come all the way from Juba, and I discovered the best thing to do is to mourn. I was supposed to be working in Juba, so I could not function in Juba until Raila is buried.
Yes.
Thanks God, this burial has been done in a short period of time. After the burial has been done on Sunday, on Monday, I fly to Kigali to continue with my work in Kigali. The next week, but when I go to New York,
Okay.
of course, this burial also helps because when an elder is lying there, not yet buried,
Yes.
how can you work? So for now, let's focus on the decent send-off. Let us be united together in the morning, united together to give Raila Odinga a decent send-off. Only when you are united in this one that we can discuss about unity after. But if we are divided in this time, how do we think of having unity later? I've heard people saying their life is in danger. Please forget about all these things.
Yeah.
If you are going to mourn Raila Odinga as a mourner, your life is not in danger.
Yes.
Because why are the other mourners not having danger? But if you have other plans, then maybe your life is in danger if you have some ulterior motive.
Yes.
But in any case somebody has any plan against anyone in this burial, it will be very unfortunate if someone could do any harm to anyone in this burial in the name of succession or politics.
Yes.
It is not about you. You want to lead people. You cannot divide people and lead them.
Yes.
You cannot beat people and lead them.
Yes.
You cannot untangle people and lead them. Even as a leader, you need the community to be one and united front. If they stand with you, then you are a kingpin of the people. But if you are a kingpin of few people you can confuse, then you are just a confused leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you, even as we touch on that, something that has really come out, especially in this mourning period of Right Honorable Raila Odinga, is the cultural aspect of the Luo nation. And people are now coming up with this issue that, people should not be kept for a long time. What do you think about that?
First of all, Luos were buried very early. In fact, 72 hours is quite a long period of time. But you see, before, no one will die in India. So also we must be cognizant of the fact that the reality has changed. Nowadays, you can even die in Iraq. To get you from Iraq or Iran here is not easy. And what if you don't have the resources that the state had? Not everyone can get a state funeral. Because Raila Odinga, immediately it was decided, the plane was right on the way to India. What if somebody like me dies in Iran? Who will bring you? Your family cannot charter a plane to go pick you from Iran and bring you here and the casket is ready. No. People still need to do fundraising. So it tells you also that we have culture, but also we need the resources to do that. That's why I've been saying that the Luos are ripe for economic liberation. Because we must be economically endowed in such a way that when these matters come, we can finance them within no time.
Yeah.
But with the kind of economy we have, we cannot be able to afford this one for everyone. Maybe a few privileged people like Raila Odinga could afford it. But I also believe that there must be something Raila must have foreseen.
Yeah.
Raila wanted his burial to take place within 72 hours. Reasons have not been given. But you see, Raila was praying with Legio Maria.
Yes.
Legio Maria is where Ondeto is.
But it's Anglican, I think.
No, but you see, you've seen Raila Odinga really identifying with Legio Maria.
Yes.
Of course, he's very in Anglican church, but those pictures, you cannot avoid that from Raila Odinga.
Definitely.
Remember, Raila Odinga also cannot be understood on exactly which religion he belonged to. If you see Bishop Okoth of Kisumu, supported Raila Odinga. If you go to Cordia of Bondo, ACK Bishop is supporting him. If you go to Legio Maria, they support him.
Yeah.
So you also give it to him that he was also with the Legio Maria. And in Legio Maria, people used to be buried within 24 hours.
Yeah.
At the same time, there was no eating in the funeral. But it's good now we saw many bulls there in Bondo.
Yes.
In fact, in Luo culture now, the more bulls slaughtered during your funeral, the more successful you are. And I believe Raila's day will be, most bulls are going to die. No one will break the record Raila Odinga will have set aside by having many bulls slaughtered in this thing. And I'm sure already some bulls have died already, because in Luo culture, immediately someone dies, people begin crying and eating. Yes. So we cry and eat. You cry, then you eat, because you need energy for the next cry.
But the economic implication of that is, especially for a common citizen, is quite tall.
Yeah, but that is true. Have you heard people saying, You have somebody, how was the viral? Oh, the viral was good, but tumetoka na mdomo yetu. Yani Luo say, walk gudogwa. Yani walk gudogwa means atukula chochote. So it's, you hear that word is being said, it's not just me saying it.
Yes, yes.
But even if you are mourning, you must offer food for people to eat.
Yes.
You are crying, but you have to look for how you are going to slaughter your cow.
Yes.
People even sell their property to ensure people eat in the funeral, because the funeral has come and they come without notice.
Yes.
But you see, Raila is privileged that he had so many friends that even those bulls are just coming. Like Otuoma brought some. I saw Natembeya brought some.
15.
I don't know how many bulls you took. Me, I've also sent one bull there.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I'm planning to send some.
I only have one.
Okay.
Me, I don't know that if you have some, but if you have more, please send, because so many bulls have to die in Raila Odinga.
Definitely.
Yes.
And when you look at even as the community is mourning currently, are there some of the, of course, you've talked about some of the credentials, but now in the political field, what are some of the things that our political leaders should emulate, especially in politics, from Raila Odinga?
First of all, like I told you, the vision. The second thing is Raila was somebody who was accepted throughout Kenya. Some of the ones you're talking about, they are just politicians who can be accepted in Luo Nyanza only. And in fact, in our culture, Luo Nyanza, no one respects you if you are only accepted in your village. People wanted to accept you because you are also respected elsewhere. That's why you see Wajaluo anapenda hata kuwa wa mzungu. Like you see Obama's father went and married abroad,
yes.
Then gave us Obama. So those people have a lot of respect.
Yeah.
We like also to be known that we have even gone and conquered another village outside.
Yes.
No, Luos are known to be conquerors. You see people like Chien, who was an elder, Olo, Joke, Acholi. They tried to conquer even Sudan.
Yes.
They tried to conquer Egypt. They wanted that Luo is controlling Egypt.
Yes.
In fact, sometimes they're trying to say that Luos should even conquer DRC. That even the president of DRC should come from here.
Yeah.
Like now you see the relationship between Salva Kiir and Raila. Salva really supported Raila because of the relationship they had. And you know, all of us come from the same origin.
But he didn't even go to vote in Addis Ababa.
No. He supported him. I was from DRC yesterday. Even financially, for his campaign, he supported him. There could be reasons why, but also there could be rumors he didn't support him. But I'm telling you, South Sudan was behind Raila 100%. In fact, the Luo nation must connect with South Sudan so that we can be liberated. You know, when you go to Juba, you feel more you're at home.
But the most important support was the vote, you know?
Well, you can vote by voting. Also, you can vote by influencing. I do not think it is confirmed South Sudan did not vote. No one can confirm that. It was a secret ballot, and I would call this more propaganda. You know, as an economist, we cannot accept what cannot be confirmed.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yes.
It must be evidence-based. Where is the evidence? Do you have evidence who voted for Raila? No, I'm asking, do you have evidence who voted for Raila?
No.
Being there doesn't mean he voted. What I'm trying to say in short is that South Sudan supported Raila. Let me tell you, I'll show you a video. When I was in South Sudan, the officers I went to, they gave a minute of silence for Raila Odinga. That means they love him.
Yes.
And go to South Sudan and talk against Raila Odinga, you'll see what will happen to you. You'll be deported back here. So I'm speaking for what I know.
Okay.
You go to Kigali, he's loved and supported there. You saw he was with Museveni. I'm sure when you go to Museveni, you cannot talk against Raila Odinga when you're with Museveni. So you can see a lot of things that is happening there. Raila Odinga was accepted abroad. Tell me which single person in ODM that can be accepted even in Turkana. Are you getting my point?
I'm getting you.
Yeah, so the person to lead Luo Nyanza must be somebody who can be accepted beyond Luo Nyanza. Why is that important, Emmanuel?
Yeah.
It is not that we want to conquer the continent. The main reason is that you must be able to unite people. If you're a leader only who can fight for its community, you know in Kenya there are some leaders who can only discuss about their village.